and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a more chatty one rather than a project pan. I have made notes. This looks like a lot of notes, but don't worry, it's not that much notes. It's just, I have big handwriting, so it's the whole thing. I did this for the first time last year, and it's something that I want to keep going, basically. And I wanted to be able to look back on the year and say that I actually achieved stuff. So this video is going to be my beauty related or panning related or makeup or anything to do with like my channel, stuff like that will be in this video. And then I will do another one which is more for me, for my life, for my life goals, for my aspirations, that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, then catch that video. This video is going to be specifically about panning and makeup and where I want my collection to be and that kind of thing. So the first thing here, for a couple of years now, many years now, since I've been panning basically, I have tried to reach a goal of £2,000 worth of empties every single year. Sorry, I have a hair. I haven't actually achieved that yet. I come very close. The closest I've been, I think, was in like 2018, and I got like £1,800 done, and that was when I was like, okay, because my goal back then was 1,500, and I was like, okay, let's make it 2,000 now because I've reached the 1,500 goal. And since then, I've not even hit 1,500, and I don't think I am going to hit 1,500 again this year. So I'm gonna keep it at 2,000. If I then in 2021 still don't hit that 2,000, then I'll put it back down to 1,500 again and try and hit that. But for 2021, I'm going to keep it as £2,000 worth of empties. If you've been watching my channel throughout the year, then you know that I started on a low buy and then that gradually evolved into a no buy for the rest of the year. That's running until June 1st, so I'm going to continue with my no buy until June 1st, apart from the little exceptions that I gave myself. If you've not seen that video, I will link it in the cards for you. The next one just says keep project panning. It's more of a general thing. I want to do as many projects as I possibly can and try and get as much out of my collection as I possibly can. In 2020, I did like a quarterly inventory, which helped me identify key points throughout the year where I acquired the most. So I would like to continue doing that. So for 2021, we will have the quarterly inventory again. Pan and Everything is a project pan that I started this year, which was created by Jessica. It's some of the Fantastic Ladies are doing it with us, but it's not an official Fantastic Ladies collab. I'm gonna keep doing that. That's basically gonna be an ongoing project for the rest of my life, or until I hit Pan and Everything, basically. Pan Your Lifestyle, which is a project pan that I ran with Erin at the beginning of the year, that's coming back. There are projects that I am gonna do, which I haven't listed here because it's nothing to do with me and it's not my story to tell until we're ready to announce it. But the ones that I'm happy to announce, I'll just tell you like in this video. So there's Pan and Everything, which is a continuing thing, and Pan Your Lifestyle, which is an Erin thing. The introduction for that will actually be up, either if it's not up already, it'll be up pretty soon because she gave me permission to do the introduction in December. So the next item says get through my tea collection, which as you know is an ongoing thing if you've been on my channel before, and get through my wax collection, which again is something that just continues. I have a reading goal this year. This is a brand new goal for this year. Well, it kind of is a brand new goal, but it's also not a brand new goal. I've unofficially been trying to reach a reading goal and not really said anything to anyone about it, just on the side, just keeping it in my head that I have this big goal. So I want to make that official and actually say to you that I have a reading goal. My reading goal will be to read 25 books throughout the year of 2021. I'm not going to track it on my channel because I don't have a book YouTube, but if you're interested, then I can just throw in an update when I'm filming a different video or something and let you know how many books I'm actually on or how many I managed to achieve. What I did this year was I went through all of my goals for 2020 and said how I did basically, and that could be the way that I update you, is like I come on here in December 2021 and basically say this is how many books I got done. Anyway, that's something for you to decide what you want me to do. So the next one is a push hard on using up stuff. What I mean by that is like stuff that I wasn't necessarily using regularly before, so like body lotions, hand creams, that kind of stuff. I've gone through quite a lot of this year. I think one, because I've been at home, but also two, because we're all washing our hands and suffering with dry skin and stuff this year. So I've managed to get through a bunch of my backlog and I just want to keep that going. A lot of the stuff that I have in my collection is really old because I accumulated a whole bunch of stuff, like especially body lotions and hand creams specifically. I acquired a bunch all in one go, and now all of those are really old and I haven't bought any in a long time because I know I have to go through my backlog. So it will feel good to basically start fresh and get through all that backlog and be able to have newer things eventually when I get to that stage. Anyway, that's that one. The next one says use up all backup stash so all categories meet the goal. So basically what that means is in my inventory videos, I set like a goal. For example, my hard cap on nail polishes is 300. My hard cap on eyeshadows is 1,000. What I want to do is to somehow work towards getting every single category to their hard cap if they're already above it. So for example, if I say that I want to have a total of 10 body lotions, but right now I have like 25 body lotions, then that means that to get to that hard cap, I will need to use up 15 body lotions. That is what I'm aiming towards. A lot of it will not be possible, but I'm going to give it a go. We will see what we do, and even if 50% of my collection is at that goal, then I will be happy. But I just wanted to write it down, put it out in the universe, that is what I'm trying to aim towards. That is where I want my collection to be. Then hopefully that will actually motivate me to do something about it. The next one says a weekly makeup basket. I want to start doing a weekly makeup basket. I use the term weekly makeup basket, but what I actually mean is monthly makeup basket, because weekly I don't wear enough makeup to warrant coming on every single week and changing my makeup every single week. I wear makeup maybe 5 or 6 times a month, sometimes more, sometimes less. It just depends on what I'm doing. With COVID, it was a lot less, but hopefully in 2021 it will be a lot more. We don't know. We're just gonna go with it. So I think that monthly is the best thing for me. I will pick out one of everything. Some of it will be stuff that's in project pans. I just want to preface that and just say that, like, if I only have one eye primer because I'm only working on one eye primer, I'm not going to switch out my eye primer every month. I'm just going to use that up until it's finished. But a lot of other stuff that I have more of, so like eyeshadows or lipsticks or blushes or stuff like that, and stuff that is seasonal, I will roll out. So I think it's kind of worth doing a makeup basket just so you can see what I'm using and what I'm rolling in, rolling out. But I will figure that all out when I actually start that process. Let me know what you would like to see, because I can take those ideas into account. I don't have an idea in my head of exactly how it's going to be, so if you give me those ideas now, then I can go in with those ideas in mind and basically make it so that it's the best thing for you. The next 2 items are in regards to project pans, and I think that they're really, really important. They are also the last 2 items on my list. So I'm going to put this bit of paper down now. I'm sure it was distracting to you, but that is going there. The last 2 items relate to project panning and how I project pan. I think that my videos could do with something a bit extra, and from what I've observed in other people and channels that I respect, they all have these 2 things in common, and I think it's definitely something that I need to start doing if I want to take myself seriously, and that is to take progress photos, and then I can display progress and you can actually see visually what I'm talking about rather than just taking my word for it when I say that the dip has gotten bigger or whatever. And the second one is to track usage. So even if you can't see the progress of an item, then you will have the pictures, you will have the weight, and you will have the number of times I use that item in that particular update. Or in the case of like an eyeshadow, you'll know how many uses it took to hit pan or something like that. And these are the things that a lot of these other channels that I watch, and I respect their opinion and I enjoy their content, they do all this thing. So I want to basically join them in that. I basically want to take what I find entertaining and useful from other people's channels and bring that to my own channel, but in my own way, and make my channel more entertaining. I guess is the best way to explain that. I feel weird saying that I'm stealing other people's ideas, because it's not, I don't think it's an idea. I mean, it is an idea. Somebody came up with the concept at one point, but at this point everyone's doing it, so it's not like I've specifically singled out somebody and I've gone, I'm going to steal all their ideas from now on. It's more like a community thing. If the community is doing something that I'm not doing, then I need to become one with the community and do the things that I'm missing, is what I'm trying to say. I hope that makes sense. That's everything that I have on my bit of paper. As I said before, those were the last 2 items. If you have any ideas, suggestions, anything like that, then please let me know. Also, let me know what your panning goals are for 2021, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.